I was very curious what the bot would say. You can't follow yourself. But I've been a tier 3 sub for 90 months. What a fucking simp. Account created January 30th, 2016. That was... what? Does January have 31 days? That was legit, like... that was less than a month before Stardew Valley released is when my account was created. You can just click on your name and it says your account was created on July 18th, 2014. Okay, just so you know, I've been on Twitch longer than 2016. It's just not my first Twitch account. Oh. Back before you could just change your name. You had to make a new account if you didn't like your name. Alright, well. More Stardew. You can change your name now? Yes, but it's like once a month, and there's some limitations to it. Have enough room? Thing kind of close. Ain't moving. I think she's... I mean, I don't know if Danny 10 without an extra 2 N's or without an extra N and an extra 2 Y's is going to allow you to change it, because the reason why I don't have Habu, I'm the Habu, because somebody has Habu already. It's somewhere in the settings. I forgot to hit the record button. Alright, well. Yeah, we're a little late to stream today. I was up most of the night because Hazel decided she wanted to look out the window, and that's where my head normally is. So she was just laying on my pillows the entire night above my head. And occasionally whining because I think the construction cat is back. There's a cat that likes to be in the construction area during nighttime. She has a clear view of it. She don't like that cat. Like, it's not like that she's on my pillows in terms of like, oh, her head is just on my pillow. No, like, she's also a pillow. Like, she is fully on the pillow, laying sideways. Just like, she may as well be a third pillow. Like, she is sleeping between my headrest pillow and then my 2 actual, like, smaller pillows. Like, she's actually a hot dog between pillows. That's how she was laying. And I have, like, a weird thing where I can't sleep unless if I'm on my specific side of the bed. Like, I'm on a queen bed too, so it's like, it's not like a 1-person bed. But it's like, I only use one side of the bed because if I'm not on that one side, I'm not sleeping. So she decided to do that this night. And then the extra reason why I'm like late is because she wanted to go out on the balcony to sunbathe. And yeah, she didn't want to come in for a while, and I'm not gonna force her in to start stream so she gets to sunbathe. And I can't just, like, you know, leave her outside and start stream because I'm in Arizona. And during this time of the day, we actually get sun on our balcony. Because, like, in like an hour or two, then the balcony is actually shaded, but outside. And I guess it cooled down. We got thunderstorms last night. Probably also, like, another, or not, like, in the middle of the night, but, like 8 to 10. We had, like, some thunderstorms going on. So it really cooled off. I had to take Hazel out to the bathroom early yesterday because normally I'd take her out between, like, 8 and 9. But, I did not want to get caught in, like, the thunderstorm. Thursday. I think I chopped an extra stump or whatever. Extra clearing don't hurt nobody. Also, to be fair, letting Hazel outside also gave me an excuse to watch Auntie's Factorio speedrun a little longer. I'm using the baby girl as an excuse as why I'm starting late, but she is a reason, not the entire reason. Bye. That was really bad watering. Bad noodle, no cookie. Am I playing this with a single leak? You know what? We'll play it for warm-up. Who cares? One leak for you. I'll take the extra 200 gold worth of horseradishes, though. God, awful. Yellow slime there. Do I take the time to kill it for 250? not even a full 250. It's technically like 205, but it gives 250 now, but I pass out twice, so you technically lose. Or you lose part of it. You lose 25 on the first day, and then you have 225, so you lose 22 on the second day. Is it 23? I don't know if it rounds up or not. I assume it would round down. That's normally what it does. $22 on the next day, so it's technically like 203 gold. Equivalent of 2 horse rat or 2 amethysts. It didn't take that long to kill, so it was probably worth, but matter because I'm probably just gonna reset, saying that I'm out of energy and I'm on or 4, so I'm to go to the bathroom soon. I always forget to go to the bathroom before starting stream. She tries her best. Thankfully, you're not an ankle beater. That I don't really give you access to one down there. I normally am sitting cross-legged on my chair. I offered you my feet, you'd probably lick them a few times and then just stop caring. How she reacts. Thanks for good luck. I mean, if it takes too long, yeah. Like, it's a 40% chance that I get good luck. So realistically, it shouldn't take more than, like, 3 runs to get a run to the mines. And it's like, sometimes you're just unlucky, and sure, that's, like, whatever. Not that. What do you mean, skipping? Oh, that, yeah, you can press Y to accept most text boxes in the game. You can also press N or escape to decline most. If you have a controller plugged in, it doesn't work though. That said, with a controller, you can just spam A for yes. Like B or whatever your normal, like, decline button is. Going to auto say no. I don't know. I don't know the controller controls very much. Works. Lucky. I'm making room for the parsnips and I'm clearing the debris around it so I don't get any of the parsnips eaten up, so I'm hardly clearing. And then if you're talking about chopping down the trees, I'm getting 50 wood for a chest. I just don't craft it until day 5. Normally just clear about a 1 tile gap. I clear it every few streams. I don't go through enough save files every stream to make it lag on loading. You need several hundred for your saves folder to start lagging. When I say lagging, I mean when you enter the saves or like the loading screen for the save files, like it'll take longer if there's too many of them. There was a point where I was doing runs where I had like over 2,000 files in this like loading menu, and it would legit take like 40 seconds to load this screen. It used to not matter back in the day because we used to not do mail strap, but now that you actually have to save and load the game for friendship gifts or mail gifts, you need the saves file a little bit cleared. But yeah, I occasionally clear them out. Takes 20 seconds. Go to the saves folder in the app in your app data and just delete the entire folder. I don't have to manually go and delete them all. Each folder. Oh, I just need a good luck day on the 5th. I'm going to the mines. I won't say I need it, but I want it. It just makes it more consistent. Technically, you don't really need daily luck if you get lucky enough, but you're more likely to get lucky enough on higher daily luck, so no reason not to go, especially since it's a 40% chance of getting a good luck day. I've just lost, essentially, well, I mean, it's not 50-50s, but I've lost like 4 or 5 40% chances in a row now. A little unfortunate, but it's just how it is. I was getting pretty lucky yesterday on daily luck, so gotta swing in the opposite direction. Lucky. My fault. Don't know which one's. Probably more optimal to go for the straight line one because it's basically impossible nothing, but. Yeah, well. No forage. That sucks. Hopefully Mountain has something. This is just depressing. I'm not happy. You're not allowed to be happy, Linus. And I mean, 50 gold I'm losing out there for not doing that walk. Morning B or afternoon. My game. Game. What do you mean? Just heavily modded. Yep. Especially since I knew the floor 6 was the infested floor. It's the only reason I turned back, otherwise I would have gone to floor 9 first. Never mind. That's my bad. I should never have a slime situation like that. I should be patient, but I already lost so much time to the fucking club. I'd literally be playing that mines like legit 2 minutes behind because of the club plus having to walk back to the start of the floor. Huh? You okay, baby girl? Oh. That was crazy. I don't like how she twitches in her sleep. She was starting to huff in her sleep. Hey. Don't need to growl. Hello. Oh. Both of the things that we got into the mines, basically, you didn't get past floor 10. And then I've been just getting extremely unlucky with daily luck. Literally just nothing today. First one of the day, I literally ran out of energy by floor 4. And it's not even like I was hard picking up copper, it literally was just took me that many rocks to find the ladder. And then the previous run, I literally lost a minute resetting floor 5 to a club, and then I had a really shit-infested floor on floor 6. Crazy. Also, Forge has been horrendous today. One of the better days. Doesn't exist anymore. What do you want me to do? Like this? I've literally broken half the box. Oh, bro. Stupid. And the disgusting part is I've broken like 7 or 8 copper nodes now, and I'm only at 13 ore. Literally averaging like 1.5 ore a rock per node. Five less than average. I need to aggro with the enemy kills. That's basically the only way that this run survives. Honestly, the run should just be reset because I have essentially no energy left, and I have 19 copper. This is 2 PM floor 19 isn't the worst, but it's not good. It because magnet ring go burr. Hopefully we can get a cherry bomb from a Dougie here. Otherwise break that thing. No, gotta raw break that. Okay. Rip energy that I already do not have. Rock grab him. Down to 5 parsnips on floor 22. There's not anybody hiding down there. I think earth crystal still. Got it. We're good on money. I literally just need to find a way to essentially get the 35 here, and then the run is playable. to find a way to get to 35 here by like 6 or by like 7 p.m. Clarify. PM floor. 35 is hardly acceptable. Also, I don't think I hit a single cave carrot on this floor. And there's 4 spots. Well, 3 spots, but I can get up to 4. I guess I don't really need to throw the book out because I don't have any more slots. I'm also not gonna talk about like the piss copper, but we'll get through it, surely. That much room. Oh, I had food. Whatever. Already ate. It doesn't matter. That run was essentially just piss in terms of pace. I have 85 copper. Who cares? I'm going to the bathroom. If I continued that run, even with the book, I was essentially playing a minute and a half behind in just pure pace. And that's not like a minute and a half behind like a 19-minute pace. That's like a minute and a half behind a 22-minute pace. So it was already a minute slower than my PB. Didn't have to worry about money, which would have been nice, but not gonna bring back the fucking minute pace that I'm down. Not to mention I had 85 copper. Can I count, please? Like, it's not that hard to count to 10. Chop that, but whatever. Good luck. Oh, the top right is just showing input display, so people can see what buttons I'm pressing. That's scary. Really don't parse for folks. It's not even in our one of our regular spots, so I couldn't even tell you. Also, I don't think there's a correlation between gold parsnips and books on non-legacy RNG, so but, different than what we're used to, that's for sure. I've used less energy going the first 5 floors of this run than I have in the first floor of the past 4 runs that I've done. I would put it down for the slimes if it would actually let you put furniture in the mines. I guess I shouldn't have said anything. Classic floor 5, worst floor in the game. doing? Thank you for the 2 months. Going well. Game festival. Crate drops are static based off of the day and tile set, or in the tile it spawns on. It has nothing to do with seed. It's just about what day you get, or what day it is, and what tile set it's on, or what tile it's on. Since it's really easy to force crates to spawn on the wooden tiles. Because there's a club on the wooden tiles, it's really easy to just brute force a club onto a specific spot, or reset the floor until the barrel spawns on the exact spot that you want. I haven't been running Perfection for like literally like 5 months now. I'm essentially done with Perfection. I don't really have a desire to run it. I got the time I want. I'm good. I don't need to spend another half year of my life trying to get a single run. I mean, it's really easy saying that it's always on day 5 on floor 5 in that exact spot. The only barrel that I'm looking for. Not hard to remember. Now. Oh. I don't have a good way of explaining stairs. Stairs are based off of multiple factors which cannot realistically be determined by a human. Especially on non-legacy. There are patterns on the legacy variant of RNG, but I'm not on that, so I can't abuse it. But still, it doesn't matter because it comes down to whether or not a rock spawns on the tile that you're looking for or not. So it's like, and you can't like brute force you know, rocks to spawn on the specific tiles because then you'd have to go back up to the top every single time. This run's dead. It's too low. So it just doesn't work out. But you require the seed to actually know where the exact ladders spawn. And then even then, knowing the seed doesn't mean the rocks spawn in the spots that you want. The same thing for barrels. Like, I can memorize what barrels have what goods and like which ones are good and bad, but it doesn't mean I can force them to show up every single time. It's just random chance. The best we can do with like ladder prediction on legacy RNG is We can correlate ladders gotten in certain areas on previous floors to future floors by color coding everything, and we call it the gay mines because it's just a rainbow of colors. So you can more likely find the ladder instead of wasting your time in a color area that does not correlate to your ladder. You can spend more time breaking rocks in the color area of your like ladder spots. So you end up losing or using less energy because you're not breaking rocks that just have 0 chance of having a ladder. Or very low chance, I should say. It's never 0 because of how the game works. The game guarantees you to give you a ladder when there's 2 rocks left on the floor. It's not a 50-50, it's just a 100%. It's a 50-50 when there's 3. And like the chances of you getting a ladder from a rock significantly increases with the less rocks there are on the floor. So smaller floors don't really have to abide by the color rule as much because there's just so little rocks that you can just have it bleed into other color areas. Anybody? Your chances of running the C bundle again? Basically none. I have no interest in it. I don't even think it's faster on 1.6, so. Actually, no, it should be faster on 1.6. You don't have to go to the bottom of the mines for Skull Caverns to get the Dino Egg. Right? Yeah, you literally just don't have to go to the bottom of the mines. It should just be faster on 1.6. Based off of that alone. Not to mention, Media Center is faster. But none. I just have no interest in that. Outside of a few more ideas that I know that I want to eventually do for Stardew, once I'm done with CC or get a time that I'm happy with, I'm essentially done with Stardew. I've done mostly everything I wanted to, and everything that's realistic. Been playing the game for 9 years after all. And no, we're not getting a Stardew update in, you know, the next 2 to 3 years, so honestly, realistically, closer to 3 years. Nothing, no content to look forward to. Yeah, it's above average. It's the best today. Not the best I've ever gotten. I've gotten like 12 leaks before. Chat will always say Hello Kitty, but it really depends on what I feel like. Probably be speedrunning another game or doing a dumb challenge run. Kind of like what I did with when I was waiting for what I did when I was waiting for 1.6 to release. I speedrun Plants vs. Zombies during that time, but it's just like find a different game that I want to speedrun and just speedrun it for a little bit. Probably just move on and pick another one. Also, in like, I don't know when, but apparently the next TFT set is going to be pretty big. So, we'll see if we do boxes boot camp again. That's like within a month or something. Or at least the PvE comes out within a month. I don't know if it's this week or next week that is the TFT Worlds. And the theme of the next set is fucking anime, so... There's gonna be a lot of ayaya stuff in that mode. It's gonna be all Anima Squad V. Cafe cuties. There's a ladder on this floor. I was autopiloting, reading chat. Oh my god. The only other like Stardew related thing that I like want to do, and this is like probably gonna be the final thing Vinny think for the 25 months, is I don't exactly know how I want to do it, but I kind of want it to be a subathon type thing. But I said I wanted to do it at one point, but if those who don't know, I think it's for like 42,000 something in Skull Caverns. It loops all the way back to the quarry mines. So literally, like, the subathon is me, like, not laddering the entire way, but essentially going to floor 40,000+. Like, I'll be using mods to, like, time stop because it's literally not possible to do it in a single Stardew day. But yeah, I want to do that and just loop that. The only issue with it is if I do a subathon, it like feels bad if the subathon isn't like basically rigged to go forever. Which I kind of like. I hate subathons that are like that, where it's like each sub is 3 minutes added to the timer. You know? So it's like, it could just be a challenge instead, but I also want it to be like a bigger thing than just that. Subathon. Okay, I mean, like, the definition of subathon got fucked after Ludwig literally did it for a month straight. But I'm more saying, like, it in the terms of, like, I want to get to the floor no matter what, whether or not the subathon continues or not. So it's like, I want it to be less of, like, an actual subathon of, like, we go, like, the subs add to the timer, and more so, like, I'm going until I finish. Yeah, that's more of what I was thinking. I was thinking instead subs would be like, a certain sub threshold basically restricts me in some way. Like, I'm not allowed to use ladders for like 30 minutes. Or it's probably just like a random wheel. Like every 5 subs, I spin a fucking wheel. And the wheel has a bunch of bad things and maybe like 1 or 2 good things for me. It was actually random. Like, no ladders. Every floor is a monster floor. I'll have to have like a specialty mod made. Realistically. I like one that like tracks stats, you know? Do I want to walk all the way over there for a chance of a diamond? Not really. Like, how many deaths throughout the entire run? How many ladders used? How many explosive ammo used? I don't need that. Yeah. I guess the main reason I haven't like ever done a subathon is because I don't like the essentially begging aspect of it, because that's how I feel like they are. It's just people just like begging, and like half the subathons are literally just fake because it's just like they go on forever essentially, and the person just streams normal hours and just quote unquote pauses the timer when they go to bed. But I don't really want to call it a subathon, so I think the challenge thing where subs like influence the game would be better. Because I do want like chat involvement in it. Otherwise it'd just be fucking boring, let's be real. 40 something thousand floors, not fun. Not enjoying Soju stream. The competitive aspect of TFT is honestly a joke nowadays. There's so much win trading, it's not even funny. I just play it to enjoy it, and then I enjoy the box boot camp part of it because it's actually a little fun competitiveness that I can like be a part of and not be the best in the world at to be competitive. Semi-competitive. That's why I like Box's camp the most. I generally just watch the streamers to like learn the set better. But yeah. Competitive scene's an absolute joke nowadays. That just goes on kinda shitty coal. Did I like skip the coal card on 38 or something? I'm sure once I'm actually ready to commit to doing something like that, I'll get like an ideas list from you guys of like what should go on like a random wheel. He's just inherently a violent person. Wants to punch everybody. I don't threaten to punch chat. You want to punch them sometimes when they're being bad noodles, though. Don't lie. I don't owe you a punch because you decided to ditch me and Tyler the last Christmas when I was visiting. So you lost your right to that. Can't even get the quote right. Didn't even YOLO it by randomizing the quote to see if it would show up. You had to force it too. You mean when husband started poisoning me? Yeah, so you get to punch your husband instead of me. Oh wait. That might get you, beheaded. Isn't he royalty? Can't be doing that anyways. I really need a little bit of cash, Hazel. I'll need one more. Or, not one more. I still need to go. Hazel's on the move. Why are we moving? You're literally swapping sides. Glad. Your air fryer broke, but my chicken nuggies. It's such peasantry having to make chicken nuggies in the oven. Takes 8 minutes longer. I put quartz away. I was picking up extra because I had inventory room. Quartz is... Get the key. My bad, game. My bad for trying to get like one good run, and then I literally take 7 minutes to fucking get one floor. And I have to go through all my fucking reserve food that I wanted to just keep. Because now I have to get an actual horseradish in winter and get an extra... Actually, no, I think this friend has it. My bad. My fault. I think day one has good money anyways, so this one's bad. Tragedy. That day 2 was so fucking shit. Day 1 was actually pretty fine. Day 2 is just so shit. Literally like the best day 1 I had in like a week. That run does not continue. Is it T1 versus CFO first, or is it Koi versus BLG first? FlyQuest lost 3-1 to LPL's first seed yesterday. They won the first game, and then a tragedy of the remaining 3 games. The first game was actually like clean from FlyQuest 2. They literally like out macroed and out hand them, and then yeah. I mean, it could be worse. Could have sent DL. Could be worse. Where's C9 again? C9 lost its spot to fucking this LTA South. Which, by the way, took G2 to game 5. Yeah, G2 is just not. Oh, lovely. I get a good luck day when the auto splitter doesn't work. Deserved. Being toxic. I mean, G2 lost 3-1 to Gen G. They actually took a game off of Gen G as well. Yeah. I don't watch like the actual games of the CS majors, but I will watch the highlights of the crowd interactions because the fucking CS crowds are goated. Oh, it has an even better crowd. Tyler's mom. You know, I can't fully agree with that, V, because you're a part of that crowd. Bit of a yikes. Wow, I mean, you are a TL fan. I'm telling husband. Oh boy. Don't you love how Tyler like came out of the woodworks to say happy birthday to you yesterday, and now he's just not gonna talk to us for a week? Just a flight to Arizona. Depends on how quick. If you get them a month in advance, they're actually not that expensive, but if you get them right now, they're pretty bad. We'll see him once every 3 weeks when the stars align. I love how he got offended when he asked to play Risk like a week back, and I said, is your girl still out of town? I thought she was back. It's like, I can't just hang out with my friends? Like, no, buddy. She was busy. Very busy. I saw. V, it could be worse. I got my 4th alt for Dungeon Defenders, and now I'm using all. I'm playing them all to get all achievements on all of them. Could be worse. Okay, to be fair, you get something, you get good accessories if you get all the achievements on all of them. So I'm trying to just do it all at once, all together. And just brute force carrying everything with the main account. No, they're not random. They're always a cheater set. Random. I haven't actually like properly farmed items on DD in a while because I've been doing this. Or I've been doing that process. Not that I would post to you. I got like a 1 in like 500 drop while farming one of the maps, or like I had to do one of the maps for an achievement, and I was doing it on an easier difficulty because I could do it on the easier difficulty and it would be faster. And I got a 1 in like 500 drop, when normally it's like a 1 in 71. It was garbage, so it didn't really matter, but it was still funny. For a second, I thought it was a different one because there's if I got the Ranger variant of the weapon, it would have been like a 1 in like 1.5 million drop. But no, it was the more common one. More common, quote unquote. 1 in 500 versus a 1 in 1.5 million. I haven't even submitted my PB to speedrun.com, so no, I don't plan on submitting or uploading the CC video until I get a time that I want. I don't like posting CC world records back to back. It makes basically if I post multiple of them, it just makes the first one that I post just do worse, and there's no reason for that. If people want to watch that type of content, they can just watch the VODs channel. not. It makes room for reserve jars, which I'll be using later, and then it also skips the parsnip cutscene, which takes longer. What, you want me to do this? It's if you do the inventory, or if you do the item deletion inventory fast enough, you can do it faster than watching that cutscene. It's about the same with how fast I do it. And then on top of that, it gives me the benefit of having the house cleared for later, which I need space later into the run. Reserve jars. I'm not losing 10 seconds to it. I am gaining multiple seconds to it. The only way how you can skip the parsnip cutscene is if your inventory is full while we're picking up all the furniture. Fastest way to get your inventory unfull, because I need to pick up the wood and stuff outside, is to just delete the items. Show you real quick the actual timing. It takes me 8 seconds to get out of the house normally. How long will it take me if I just do the raw cutscene without any of that? Literally like a second and a half slower. In a second and a half by doing it right away, and then again. I'm technically not even doing it fast enough, because if you are much faster at the mouse movement than me, you can theoretically pick up everything by the time that you actually get to the parsnip box, which doesn't lose you any time then. But I can't do the mouse movement fast enough before I get to the box. I forgot to chop down the last stump, my bad. You'll notice that I run into the box slightly. Fast enough. Skill issue. That I paused there for a second. No, it's just called I haven't submitted. So it's more like I'm slow at submitting records. I generally don't submit it till I'm done with the grinding session. And I am not done with PC yet, so I just haven't submitted. Don't submit multiple times. No reason to. I don't really care if my name is on the board or not. I already know I have record, and that's all that matters. Validation. I mean, PR already knows that I took it back, so it's kind of just like the same thing. It's just like whether or not it's officially on the board or not. What does it matter? Also, speedrun.com is all done by volunteer work, so you know, it's slow. It's slow. We'll have lives. Okay. I think Stardew Valley has like a week-long queue currently as well. Even if I submitted it right now, it wouldn't be verified for about a week. And we're not even on the bad end. Minecraft is literally like almost like a 3-month wait. They just get that many runs. Bad. I think it took about 1.5 months for my perfection run to get verified. But to be fair, that was a 16-hour long run, so probably took them about a week to 2 weeks to just go through it in the first place. It's not like an individual Minecraft run takes that long to verify. It's literally that they get like 1,000 or like hundreds of submissions a day. And again, it's volunteer work. Essentially dying to the mines. A lot of them are just dying to daily luck, though. Not been a good week of mines. I'm a day early. He was 2 months behind. Longer than I thought. It is what it is. Normally it gets like filtered out quickly though. Was the last time the record was broken? When did I get my PB? Was it last Tuesday? Weeks ago. It was the Tuesday after. Day before. Pretty sure it was on a Tuesday. Maybe it was Monday. It was a really random world record. Like, that run was not expected to, because I was just trying out a different strat, and it just ended up working. Nah. The world record progress for Stardew is less about the people holding it, and it would be more about route-wise. Stardew Valley's world record is very similar to BFPB's world record, where it's basically held by one person for, like, 8 years. So it's more about the routing more so than like the actual, you know, time progress. Like, I'm pretty sure with Pete holding the record recently, he is the 5th individual person to ever hold it. Because it was Chikorita was the first, then it was me, then it was a guy named Brian MP16. He's the Animal Crossing guy. And then it was what is his name? Rick Schmitty. And then Pete was the most recent. And then every time in between everybody that I listed, I held it. And the time between Brian holding it and then me getting it back and then losing it to Rick Schmitty was about 8 years. Board came within 12 seconds of it. Board was the closest person for a very long time. But he never just got a solid run. Even though a lot of the modern route is his. Yeah. I mean, I started running this game when I was still in high school, so. What am I missing? Coal. Bugs meat for coal. Like, this inventory should not be possible if I have bugs meat and all the gems so far. The hat, yeah, definitely. Yes. Such a waste of fucking time. Kill him when he was up top, I guess. Yeah, I'll try to kill him on a valid tile, but whatever. You know, our pace went from, like, being, like, decent and pog to, like, kinda shit. The 10 through 19 have, or, like, yeah, 10 plus has not been good. I mean, you can argue that I have 95 copper, which is fair, but... I mean, realistically, it's just called I didn't need to pick up as much copper, and I should have just left as soon as I got a ladder. Picking up some of this extra copper. Hello. 4 p.m. and I'm on floor 21. What are you gonna do about it? Yeah, I wouldn't really have cared about the 2 infested floors in the row if the previous 9 floors weren't like the worst floors I've seen in a hot minute. Yeah. I'll take 35 if it's good pace and I have like money and copper with it, but I just don't have the energy to go the remaining 5 floors. It's just, pretty. And it's not just getting to 40, it's getting to 40 at a good time. Like, getting to 40 by 8 is like the goal time, or like really the worst time that I want to take. Like, I will take 40 by 9, but I'm not happy with it because 40 by 9 is playing day 2 40 seconds behind. So essentially day 2 has to make up for it, and it usually does not. It's 2K. Not that big. I don't know the actual dimensions of it. Thank you for... Yeah. The classic. Off the emerald. Nah, basically the latest version of 1.6. Technically not the latest version because there's a like bug that basically guarantees loses you 2 to 3 minutes. But patch before latest. Very least. I have 22 copper. Oh, a megalon. Helps the copper a bit. At 78. Roz, thank you for the 13. Thank you for the good luck. Hope your day is going well.
For luck have skill.
I mean, if I get like 2 to 3 cave carrots from the bottom of 29 here, we're not in a terrible, terrible spot. We can easily get 35 here. I think we missed every single carrot, by the way, but that, I guess. Now we have one. Better than I thought. I mean, surely we can just get to like 35 here, like super quickly, and just yep. The prayer day goes well. We tried. I realistically need to be on 35 right now. One diamond, please. Yep. Oh, I don't have this. Kinda shit, but hopefully day 2 makes up for it. Diamond helps. Greedier. We're gonna be greedier on money day 2. No, we've been at this point multiple times today. We're not getting out of the mine. That's not how this game works. I have to zoom in to pick this up. If it was one tile down, I have to zoom in to pick it up. We're about 40 seconds behind. Pace I would like to be on. Picks it up. Jesse, thank you for the 37 months. Your day is going well. Thank you for your support. It's just dead. If I was supposed to go to run, I would have been on floor 40 about 2.5 minutes ago. I don't remember when I got the actual world record back. 207 wasn't actually the record that took it from Pete. I've PB'd like 3 times. Starting 1.6. Bathroom. That's so tough. Depression. It was so windy yesterday when I was letting out Hazel that both of her ears were up. And normally only one of them's up, the other one's floppy. No, the mines are mining. Nope. We have not. I had one good day one, and then it was probably the worst day two I've ever seen. I had all the ore that I could have asked for. Money was a little piss, but I would have played it if it was faster. But I literally had to spend like 2 to 3 minutes getting to 45. Like, I had all the iron and resources. It literally just took me 2 minutes to get to 45. I'd like... Run's interesting, though. We have a max best luck day. We rolled a perfectly even 0.1. There is not a luckier day that you can get without the special charm. I have 1 week. The ultimate scam drop. True. 15-minute mines incoming. I can tell you right now that I am literally the pace that I'm at on the first 5 floors alone literally make an 18-minute mines impossible. Like 19-minute mines, I would be on like floor 12 to 15 right now. Run's already too slow. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Main thing about good paces is generally money's much worse, and that's more of the issue rather than actual resources. One of my 19-minute mines gets completely bailed out because it didn't have money whatsoever, but it got a monster book, so it didn't matter. That's more the thing about runs that fast. Money. Because you essentially skip every single barrel. And then you're not breaking enough rocks to consistently get a bunch of geodes. Minute mines, I would be on floor 20 right now. I'm like 8 floors behind. 19-minute mines pace. Wow, not sharing with the rest of us? That's flaming UV. I don't even need to. Oh. Fly spawn. p.m. Generally, a good pace is getting here by about 1:30. 19-minute pace is getting here by noon. I'll do one more. I'm pretty... Oh. So garbage. Die. Dizzle just vibrated my entire chair by stretching. It's like it tensed up her muscles and just vibrated. Mines are a fun part of the run, as long as you're just not stuck in it for the past 2.5 hours. That's when it kind of just becomes and me. Or in now. Did a stretch so good it passed the fuck out right afterwards. A baby. Oh, that poor rock crab. Trapped. Nope. I'll set you. Mainly just scared though. Ah, it feels so gross resetting for this. Odds. And I get lucky. I love it. Lots of energy being used on burger. Not that much. It is what it is. Rocks. Touch me. Five's fine. Ladder, I just. An amethyst. What amethyst? way. My cherry bomb. I'm blind as fuck. I wear glasses. A lot of words on that. I don't have an amethyst. Am I missing? I had a cherry bomb, man. Getting really good copper clump, but I just don't have a cherry bomb for it. I have 70 already. Not worth breaking. I'll need a little bit of money. Can't just get away with just a single diamond. Scam it. I really should. Or we just YOLO it later? Nah. I mean, we have a task for 1.6 or for 1.5. I don't know. Task stuff is really weird in 1.6. It doesn't work the same as 1.5. It's much more annoying to do. And the 1.5 task does like quote unquote human viable shit. It's not really human viable, some of it, but it also doesn't utilize the traveling cart because the task would just know what's in the traveling cart, nor does it use remix seed. It would know the seed. Oh, did we see? I read that as for CC because I'm running CC. For perfection task, there is just no perfection task whatsoever. There's no real perfection tasks, I should say. Technically, people are gonna say, "Oh, but isn't that there that one video of a guy who did it?" That's not a task. That's just how fast can you do it using cheats. The stuff that they were doing is not possibly done in the vanilla game. So there is no perfection task currently. I didn't. Cool. An actual good day one. Best luck date. Can't really say no to it, even if it's the non-money making. So I need 1 copper. I need to get a minimum of 3 quartz, and then I still need a bit of money. Like, the diamond is nice and all, but you still need to get money. It's not like the monster book where you can literally only get the monster book and you're fine. The diamond, you still need to get a bit of cash. The diamond's just insurance, essentially. Got it in. That up. Skips. There's not really skips in this game. This run isn't like a platformer where you would conventionally, like, you know, skip segments of the game with, you know, that type of stuff. I'm also running the glitchless category, even if it doesn't say it on stream. I run the game with no glitches. If this was the glitch category, the run would have been finished, I could have finished the glitch category about 3 times by now. Yo, when are we adding Doom to Stardew Valley? Yo, if you've made games in Stardew like that, when are we adding Doom? The one game that will run on everything. Doom. I wanted a smash attack. Oh, rip. That, I guess. Honestly, I'm more sad about missing the dust sprites than I am about the iron. Aww. I mean, just gotta makes it really pixelated. Just make a really pixelated Doom. Yeah, I'm more sad about skipping the dust sprites than the iron. Whatever. Gonna be in 1940. I don't have a... I need 3 coal from rocks. One more. a leak. Out. So I need one more coal and I need a leak. I'm not zooming in because I need to see if a leak spawns. I'm just praying I don't get a fairy and lose a shit ton of time. Doesn't matter if I harvest it or not because the money shouldn't matter when I have 32 if I eat a strawberry or not. So it saves me more time by not having to pick up the dandelion. Even if I technically lose a hair of money, but the money shouldn't matter. Like, it would matter more if I had, like, if I didn't have max strawberries. Cool. Thought I got 2. Oh wait, no, I only need 8. I don't need 9. Well, good news is we're getting a bunch of rain. Bad news is that rain's going to be completely negated by the fact that I do not have a leak. Yeah, we go out. Technically, I should go out today since I'm already out and just YOLO it. So I'm gonna do it anyways. Oh, this one's probably fucked. How slow is left side? I mean, I can theoretically get away with it because of how far ahead I am, but at the same time, it's fucking awful. Left side it is. Unlucky. Imagine getting 4 rain days and still losing time because of a fucking leak. I'm basically playing at 20-minute mines. Like at 21... I'm playing like a 20, 15-minute mines with like 2 rain days is essentially what that league made this run become. So literally just like, it went from a good pace to just an average. Which is fine. Don't have an aquamarine. That's the one thing that I need on Mines Day 3 that I'm scared about. I zoomed in because you can get a crop fairy, and the crop fairy's speed is based off of your zoom. So it has less distance to travel from the side of the screen to the crop that it's going to grow up. So if I get a crop fairy, instead of losing 30 seconds, I lose closer to about 15. It's gonna be a time loss no matter what, but it saves me 15 seconds from the time loss. And on average, you get about 1 crop fairy a run. I was wondering why I had so much extra time. I forgot to put down the sprinklers. That would make total sense. Alright, so we need to make sure I get an aquamarine today. I need 6 bat wings, 6 more bat wings. Aquamarine, 6 more bat wings, solar essence, and we need quite a bit of stone because I'm actually really low on stone. I would like about 170 by the end of the day, but I know I'm not gonna break that many stones, so it's like get as much as I can. I'm gonna need quite a bit of other resources. Wing. Yeah, she's getting big stone. You are correct. I don't like picking it up until later, just because I might need the energy for the other floors. Please be an aqua. Up. Cat. Load. Ghosty boy. Oh. There's only one specific barrel that has an aquamarine on 41, so or I hit it in the next few resets, or I hit the random aquamarine. I would otherwise just run that. I can't really continue without an aquamarine. No way to get it later. No fast way to get it later, I should say. Specifically need a ladder on that tile. Mouse wood. Right there, where that's stone. Everything else is garbage. I can use. Run's already not fast enough, but I will go until I really cannot go anywhere because I'm not starting another run. A run that gets past mine's day 1 and 2, but not day 3. Classic. Nope. Need to be 1 down. Take those just because I know they're cave carrots and I need it for exotic. You love the mines. Hey, we actually got it. Is it to the left? It's to the, oh, I mixed them up. It's one to the left, not, that's the frozen geode one. It's the one to the left. My bad, my bad. There is an aqua on this floor, it's just a different spot. It's that tile. You ignored the mushroom when getting the leak. What do you mean? What mushroom? Oh, I already have a morale. Why would I get another morale? No, it's right here. It's the spot. I didn't miss it. I know I didn't. Exactly. I am pretty positive. Summer 19th. Or 41. File. Settings. Also to prove the other point here. Fighting battles. I have a morale. There's no point of picking up another one. What did I say? Right here. Had to spawn right there. Not approved. Why is yours different? By default, this is selected. We play with Legacy RNG off, so it's here. There's technically a spot on 42, but it's just annoying to get to. Right here. That'll be it for me today. Mine's kind of sucked. I had one good run, but obviously Aquamarine. I go lol. But I like to get Aquamarine on day 1, otherwise the run kind of just is not good because you're so reliant on day 3. I tried. Oh well. GG's. And I'm gonna peace though. So, you guys watching, appreciate the support. I'll be back on tomorrow. I'll be doing more runs and hope mines will not treat us like shit. Oh yeah. Other than that, Appreciate you guys watching. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Thursday. Stay safe out there and just take care. Later. Peace.